Ladies and gentlemen, now for your official introduction, the fighter fighting out the red corner, weighing in at 61.4. He's 20, stunts 5'10". He fights out of Gracie Barra, Derby, and hails from Derby, George Young. And his opponent fighting out the blue corner, weighing in at 61.6. He's 28, stunts 5'10". He fights out of Results Gym and hails from Forfar, Scotland, Aaron Terminator Towns. Your referee, Mr. Phil DeFries.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our main card. 5 amateur fights, 2 title amateur fights at the end, and a couple of pros thrown in the middle. But we start with Aaron Towns fighting out of the blue corner. He represents Results Gym Farfar. He's in the black with yellow trim as he takes on Gracie Barra, Derby's George Young, 4-3, and he fights out of the red corner with the red shorts and black trim.
Exciting times.
A lot of experience, a lot of amateur experience in this cage. 18 fights between these two competitors.
I can only commend that. A lengthy amateur career is the way to go. You know, you've got to sharpen those tools up, learn your lessons, take your losses, learn from each one before you go pro, because it's only going to serve you better when you do go pro.
I'm not as familiar with Aaron Towns as perhaps I should be, but George Young I certainly have seen a lot of, and win, lose or draw, this young man brings it.
I've seen this guy come back from the brink of defeat and throw up the craziest submissions. He's a fighter. He's a fighter through and through. Not one of these that does it for the social status, but he is a fighter.
Absolutely, and again, Towns, the 11-fight veteran.
And so far, you know, tit for tat, matching each other. A lot of reversals against the cage there. You know, a couple of changes in play, and you can see that Towns is there just focusing. He knows what his opponent wants.
Well, when you've got that, you know, Gracie name attached to you, people are going to assume you're going to go hunting for the submissions and the takedowns.
100%, and an underhook does not go amiss in those situations.
Absolutely.
You know, maybe it might be something that Young reads to, but Young just failing on the inside trip there, possibly outside. It would a bit obscure from my view. But
again, as we've seen George Young's in plenty of precarious positions, and this is a guy this is a guy that finds a way.
Yeah, and Towns did the right thing there. He turned his back and ran.
Yeah, no thank you. Oh, nice stiff jab there from Aaron Towns.
Nice little dirty boxing there by Towns as well. Just closing the distance enough to get his strikes off, but not to get taken down, and he understands the takedowns coming back from Young. If he keeps low in that dirty boxing, he'll always have the heads up on the shot.
Heavy low kick to the left calf. But Towns responds with the 2-shot combination.
Just stalking his man a little bit now, is Towns. Nice little calf kick there by Young.
Yeah, Young's gone there a couple of times so far in this round.
Ooh, beautiful kick, followed up by a Hail Mary. But you know, if you're not in it, you don't win it, right?
Absolutely, and that Hail Mary didn't miss by much.
It did not.
Good round for Aaron Towns there.
Now, I was lucky enough to see Towns warming up. And like you, maybe I should know a little bit more about Towns, but obviously we focus mainly on the UK, I say UK, obviously Ireland, but you know, on the English scene. And some people do fly under the radar.
Absolutely.
He looked sharp, he looked ready, and a lot of what you're seeing in the cage right now is no accident. You saw him drilling quite a lot of stuff in the takedown, getting below the shoulders and following through with the dirty boxing uppercuts to deter his man from changing levels. Obviously, this is something that Young is the taller fighter, so he's got further to go for the takedown. Okay, they usually say the smaller fighter, the lower center of gravity, the lower hips, you know, is going to be better in those, or have a head start in the wrestling exchanges. When you start to throw in those uppercuts in MMA, it changes the wrestling completely. So this is something that Young is going to have to overcome in this fight.
I'm interested to see kind of what changes Young makes in his approach here.
Yeah, 100%. But you saw how quick the armbar came on, and it just reminded Towns to, you know, stay honest and mind his P's and Q's.
Another heavy chopping calf kick twice now.
That second one, Towns' foot was buried into the canvas. They're the worst.
Oh,
but beautiful stepping side kick. A little bit showboating there. The crowd got behind it.
He's offering the leg. Go on, keep going. Have a shot at it.
Oh, that kick is fast.
And you know that little look like, next time, Sonny Jim.
Beautiful swimming in for the left on the hook there, turning his man. But that kick is thrown so effortless. Some people just have that natural gift, like your Edson Barbosas.
Yeah.
Ooh, they throw that kick like most people throw a jab.
Just kind of used a bit of brute force.
Big knee, but nice throw. And he walks right into that, and now Young's in his world.
Well, yeah.
Let's pass that guard, George.
Sitting inside the guard, but got that butterfly or knee shield in. And I can't imagine that this is Aaron Towns' first foray into the ground.
Oh, no, not at all. He cuts the figure of a very experienced amateur.
I mean,
seen a lot.
He was pushing the head away there and trying to land shots again.
You see how he's just bringing the knee up on the inside to deter that ground and pound to keep the distance. Nice back fist.
Absolutely throwing shots from the bottom.
A little bit cheeky Kevin Holland in him. Kevin Holland, Jacare Souza. You know, you gotta mind yourself with those because they are fight enders. You can generate a lot of force with a lot.
And now, is it a case that George Young, what do you try now?
Well, this is the problem. He was having success with the stand-up, with the calf kicks, and nothing really off the back of that. Got punished for it. He went for the takedown in the first round, ended up on his back, got punished for it. He ended up on top this time, got punished for it. So far, every question he's asked of Towns has had the answer.
Still trying to work away at that lower leg is George Young.
And it's money in the bank. I mean, look at Israel Adesanya. Pereira hit him with that kick early on, went to the bank with it, you know, nice and early, paid dividends in the fifth round, when he got the standing TKO.
There's still a bit of a showboat in Aaron Towns there as he stands in front of Young, drops his hands, presents the leg, says, go on, have a go.
Well, there's two things I know about Irish. They like to drink and they like to fight. So he's in there loving life right now.
This round's flown by, and again, it just seems that Aaron Towns has been able to dictate and determine the range.
Yes. It's all been on his terms because he's had the answer for everything. Now he's got to get asking questions because Young's kind of skirting on the outside and not really throwing much outside of that calf kick.
Yeah.
And it may pay dividends, but these are only 3-minute rounds. So, like I said, I alluded to Adesanya Pereira. That were 5-5s. This is 3-3s.
Yeah.
Okay, so, you know, you got to go to that bank little and often across 3-3s and really put in the work. But right now, Towns is answering everything.
How frustrating. Like, have you been in the cage with that opponent that just seems to have
100%.
that answer? How do you, so what do you have to do as a fighter to kind of get over that? Because that's 2 rounds where George Young's been unable to kind of put anything together.
I was a little bit lucky. He answered all my wrestling and everything like that. I ended up on the bottom for once a few times. And then I figured out, okay, he's focusing on the wrestling. I was using the wrestling to come upstairs, ended up knocking him out. And I wasn't known for my hands at the time. Unfortunately, Towns is a lot more of a seasoned striker than my opponent was at that time. So, you know, maybe make him think about the takedown and go in, or maybe get him balking high and shoot low. But right now it's just going to be a battle of attrition and who can stay in there the longest and find what they're looking for.
Well, it's good grinding work here from Aaron Towns.
And Towns is talking to us right now. Someone get this man a headset.
Amen. And now looking to land some jam.
They were solid shots.
Again, no quit at all in the Gracie Barra prospects as he pops straight back up to his feet.
Now, Towns is doing the right thing. He's getting the takedown, but he's getting out there. He's not getting too greedy with it. You get greedy against someone like Young, your arm ends up on your backwards.
Well, we've seen it happen.
Yeah.
Let's go!
Right now,
he's done his homework.
Yeah, it doesn't look like Aaron Towns is going to make that mistake, and he's going to make George Young fight perhaps where George is less comfortable, and that's on the feet.
Yeah. Now, he's going to the head a lot with that kick because he throws it with such ease, is Towns. I'd like to see him maybe go to the body.
Oh.
Missed by a whisker, that.
Wowzers. And he threw that with a bit of intention.
Oh, he did. It was like we had aircon in here for a second.
Looking really loose and really free at the moment is Aaron Towns. And Young just doesn't seem to have an answer on the inside.
He wants to get in, he wants to do something, but he don't know what. And these are frustrating fights, and watching the video back is going to be frustrating, but it's going to be one of the best things that's ever happened to him because he's got so much to learn from this, different things that he could have done maybe. And he's got such a great coach in his corner, the Grace Barra guys.
Oh, they're
phenomenal.
Working with the EMA coach there.
Yeah. And you know that come Monday, he's going to have a lot of answers for him, but right now he can't give him what he needs.
Got pressure on now.
And just beautiful control there by Towns. Just tucking that leg away, reaping the leg a little. Ooh,
old school foot stomp.
And that forced Young to want to jump, so you know the first one hurt.
See the gash on the left shin of.
Oh, yeah. Bone on bone at some point.
Oh.
Could have been one of those calf kicks. He's really not committing to the ground, and that is great for him and not so good for Young because Young would love 5 seconds on the ground.
Yeah, come and play in my
Beautiful
world for a
spinning
little.
hook kick, and he landed that one, but Young ate it.
Whoa!
Oh, okay, Mark Casey.
Get the capoeira going. There we go.
Hey.
And then with violence to finish.
I'm blown away by this performance because George Young.
I'm an Aaron Towns fan.
Yeah, George Young is a killer. We know this. He is a fighter. And Towns, to be able to do that.
I'm sorry, it was a shutout, right? That's a shutout.
Is he Irish or Scottish?
I want to say Scottish.
I'm sure someone said Irish. I apologize because I don't want Towns coming after me after that performance.
Me neither. All I know is that
he can identify as whatever he wants. If he wants to be Colombian, he can be Colombian.
Scottish.
Right, Scottish. I apologise, Towns. You are the man tonight. And, you know, Young got three rounds of experience. And
against a...
Yeah.
I mean, and we look at it, you look at the record, 5-6.
Mm-hmm. That doesn't do it justice.
No.
Records, you know what? There's someone on the English circuit, right, and, you know... same thing applies to him. The records don't do it justice. People look at the numbers and they think, oh, you're done.
You're going to get smashed.
You know, and surprise, surprise, all that experience turns into skill, right?
Oh, what a great performance from Aaron Towns, a young fighter. I look forward to seeing again.
Oh, 100%. And I want to see how Young comes back. He's got a great team behind him, a very smart team. And they're going to have, come Monday, he's going to be working on everything in that gym. And it's going to make him such a better fighter for it. But tonight belongs to Towns because the Scottish man Towns, because that was a beautiful performance.
Oh, they're taking George Young. Get looked at very quickly. Let's turn this over to Mr. Seth Khan, and he can announce Aaron Towns, our winner.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 hard-fought rounds, we go to the judges' scorecard, who score it 30-27, 30-27, 30-27, declaring your winner by unanimous decision, Aaron Terminator Towns. Please show your appreciation for George Young.